We need to have this conversation and change things if we can.
Yes, that will make us to like we. I know the topic is about they're including like politics in the secondary school curriculum, but we are going to like not really digress and we would just like shift a bit from this secondary school stuff, going mainly into the Nigerian politics and the world politics, like other countries' politics.
Yeah.
What do you see? So do you think Nigeria have a future? Like what is happening in our political system? Like today we were meant to have election, and all of a sudden they called of the election, we're not going to have election again, blah blah and all that. So what do you think? Why like Nigerian politics?
Okay, let me just add to what he said. I think what he's talking about, like the science, commercial, and arts, whatever. I think like that again, it's for parents or upcoming parents to change the
Like
orientation. Yes, we're upcoming parents.
Yeah.
You know, a few days ago, we don't know who's going to have babies in the
Have
next
you?
9 months. A few days ago was
Like
Valentine's
city
Day.
people now.
Yeah, you know now, as they go. so I think the orientation has to be changed
Okay.
about like, oh, science student is the best student. If you are in science class,
it's an issue. You must
So,
be a doctor.
yeah,
That
you must
If you're
doctor,
not a
engineer.
Nothing will happen.
then or you go to art class and become lawyer.
Yeah.
There are a lot of, you know, there is nothing. The parents don't tell their child like, oh, when you grow up, be a political pundit or instructor or something. You don't. It's because you are studying politics. You don't have to be president or you don't have to run for office.
Yeah.
There are a lot of different things, jobs that you can do. You understand? So this orientation or perception of, oh, science is the best thing. Class lower, our class. Oh, sharpening. Yeah. you understand? Ubolo science class, so you must be sharp. All this kind of thing.
Yes, exactly.
So
They attribute this smartness to anybody that wants to like into
like,
science.
yeah.
like for example, if I can relive my life, you understand?
Yeah.
Like, I love a lot of things. Like I learn about politics and all that. It's
Yeah.
not from class or whatever.
Exactly.
Like I love literature, I love history, and I love government. So I used to tell him like, if I was in like studying international relations, like for me it will be as if it's easy for me because number one, it will be fun, and there are a lot of things like I study,
So many things.
yeah, like regularly, like that I know. And history, government is history, you understand? So this orientation has to be changed and all that. So what's the second question?
Yeah, what I was trying to say is that this like what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
Science. And yeah, it's really true because I know some people that actually study medicine that on their own they didn't want to study medicine. They want something else. And their parents are like, you have to be a medical doctor, you have to do this. And when they enter there, find out that they start fumbling because they don't even know what they want at first. Either what they want and their parents change it. So I was like saying, okay, yeah, politics in the secondary school curriculum. I was like asking, with the way the politics is going
Like
in the
right now,
country,
okay.
in Nigeria, and compared to what we are seeing in the Western world, do we think Nigeria really have a future?
Yeah, of course.
We think so.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Because the thing is like, one thing about Nigeria right now is after the problem of Nigeria is that we've been through like during the military years and all that, we've had courageous people
Okay.
that are fighting, you understand?
Okay.
So if you look at it during the military time, from the first, after we fought for independence, okay, like, thank God we are now our own country.
Oh, yes.
After a few years, military people came in. We were fighting. Later, military people will surrender to democracy. Democracy will rule maybe just 2 years again. Another military will enter. We say, oh, we are back into this again. Then the worst military regime came that even the human rights fighters, all the people, this guy was just killing all of them. You understand? So that was like the worst period for Nigerians. That was during the Abacha regime. You understand? Even the great Babangida caved in and accepted for election, but he still did mago and they cancelled the election. But when the great Abacha came in, he didn't send anybody. You talk nonsense, pia. You understand? It was clear. So after all this, then when the democracy finally came, like, we had the first president, not the first, after 1999, then we have the new constitution and all that. So it was like Nigerians are now like, oh, we are tired of fighting. Anything that they want to do. That's why we always have this perception. You ask people on the road, they already know the winner now. Yeah. So the last time we really had Nigeria fighting was during the Occupy Nigeria stuff. That there was a lot of protests. Like there was not worldwide, nationwide protests in Nigeria. People were taking their their sofa on the road and sitting down like, at the protest, so we no go grey. You understand? And that was what led to the end of the Jonathan time, and it was like the first since 1999, the first president that didn't do his second term. But right now, what was happening is that now, when Buhari came in, our problem under Jonathan was everybody were enjoying. It's not like enjoying, we were concerned about these people are stealing money. That was the concern of Nigerians. But now, Buhari's time now, it's not even the concerns of people are stealing money or they are bribing somebody. People are hungry. You understand?
What does spaghetti mean?
You understand? Some people are stealing pints. You understand? Hair.
So that's a new one.
That's a new one. Now they
really?
Hair. And I heard that one big bag is 400k.
Wow.
This is money. You like go to a salon and the woman you wash your hair, they comb it out and they put it in a bag. A guy with a car will carry. Those things are for rituals, of course.
You see, so these are the things that so people now. So the craziest kind of people not to mess with is people that are already pushed to the edge. You understand? But what the problem with Nigeria was that everybody was just like, this Buhari now, maybe you go finish in tenure. And an old man, if he die, Joe, one thing if it happen, you understand? People are just like calm. It's like we are so suppressed, you understand? Until they are looking for someone. Everybody, there are a lot of people that are ready to fight, you understand? But they are looking for a leader, somebody that will start it. You understand? Because there are a lot of people that are tired of fighting. But as they are pushed to the edge like this now, they are waiting for somebody to start. This another Occupy Nigeria should have happened last year when Two-Face started voicing.
I remember that.
We don't even know what happened.
So the day the protest was supposed to happen, Two-Face announced Two-Face announced that he's no longer doing it.
Was it a campaign? It wasn't a campaign.
It was not a campaign, it was a protest. It started by waiting they happen for this country itself. Let us do this, let us do that, let us do that.
And that was when Buhari was out of the country.
That was when Buhari was out of the country.
And it became a problem because people actually bashed him. They were like, why would you want to start the thing? And
that was because I believe, and I would say I know. I just believe it's not about life. I believe they sent soldiers to his home.
So
to warn him.
He cannot do anything.
Because even when after the videos of the protest that was out there, he was still making comments like, it's good. They just don't want him to be the face because they know that if that protest,
he's a legend, so a whole lot of people are going to go with him.
They know that if that protest if he actually did it, there will be another one.
Yes.
You understand?
It will not end.
Because then more people will be interested. But after they did that one, it was just like individual stuff. Some people did in some states. It will have been like maybe after that first one, then everybody in each state will now gather like, okay, let's go for a big one. Then it's going to be more and more. That's how it starts. So that's how Arab Spring started. That one guy just set himself ablaze, and everybody went crazy. That this guy has died for the country. We must finish this thing.
Yeah.
So Paul, I want to ask you, do you think with the way Nigerian politics is going, there is future for the nation? Because a lot of people are disturbed and the people are confused. Like we always talk, guys, I know most of you will be saying, why is she even talking about politics? Well, I'm a political student. We are studying politics every time, like 4 years of our life. That's what we've been studying. Comparative politics, introduction to politics, what is happening, what happened in ancient Greece, blah, blah, blah. And we've done a whole lot of comparisons, and we know what is happening in the Western world. Me and you have, we have this understanding.
Yeah.
This is what is happening in the Western world, and we know. With the way Nigeria is going, the Nigerian politics, what do you think? Is there future for this nation? Because everybody is even confused. They don't even know who to believe. They've lost faith in the government. They've lost trust and everything.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Okay, Faith, I will quote Plato before I proceed. Plato said, Plato said that if you don't get involved in politics, you eventually be ruled by the lower citizens of your country. Yeah. And in our position, in our country, we'll be ruled by graft masters, thieves, and corruption masters. Now, let's go back to former President Obasanjo's regime. We had slight freedom of speech then. Our democracy was
Yeah.
slightly okay.
Flexible.
Yeah, it was flexible. Then we moved on to Umar Musa Yar'Adua, and unfortunately he was shot.
Stay,
Then let's talk about ex-president Goodluck Jonathan. During Jonathan's regime, sorry, not regime,
Tenure.
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 Yeah, because regime is for
For
military.
military,
Yeah,
yeah.
the tenure. During Jonathan's tenure, we had complete freedom of speech. Everybody was criticizing him, and we were free. Everybody was
They
doing
said he was
whatever.
weak, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah, whole lot of
they,
things,
they said he was weak, and we capitalized on his weakness, and a lot of people stole enough money for future
That's
generations.
for lifetime.
Yeah, so Jonathan's tenure was a very interesting part of Nigeria's democracy, and you can see it from
Expression, yeah.
yeah, you can see it from the election that he conducted. It made Nigeria's democracy credible, and we were open for more in the future. But unfortunately, now we have President Muhammadu Buhari, who was even going too extreme, saying that freedom of expression is turning to hate speech, and hate speech, the consequences for hate speech would be death penalty. Of which I was surprised when his vice, the pastor, even supported death penalty for hate speech. Now, I like to be optimistic about things, but if we still have Buhari in power after this current election, then Nigeria's democracy or Nigeria's politics in general is going down, and we're not going to see anything in the future. But if there is a change, which I believe there will be a change, not necessarily the change I want, but not Buhari. Yeah, I think that we have a better future in the we have a better future after the election, because if Buhari would allow this election